Well, hi there, hi there, hi there. Um, I decided to have a little bit of a mini holiday, so I came to a place called Yilan, which is actually quite close to Taipei. It's not that far at all. And Yilan, okay, to be perfectly honest, can be a slightly boring city, but if you want to come to relax and stay by the beach, it is actually a quite nice place to come. The hotel that I'm staying at actually is a new hotel. It's called, what is it called again? I have to look it up because I can't even remember the name of the hotel. Uh, OA Hotel. Uh, I'll show you a little bit of that in a moment. But anyway, as you can see behind me, there is the beach. Yeah, it doesn't really look that great today, only because it is raining. But usually, actually, when it's sunny, there's a lot of people that come here, and they even have surfing lessons from a number of the shops that are nearby. But I actually have a question. And surprisingly, this is something that I even saw yesterday. So when I was riding here along the coast road, along the Taiwan coast. So I headed up to the city of Yilan and then rode all the way down to Yilan, which is not that far. It's about an hour and 30 minutes. Quite a nice ride. It wasn't raining. It was a little bit misty, but that wasn't so bad. And the topic that I was going to talk about, I didn't think that I would actually come across it yesterday. But I'm curious, why is it some people that ride motorcycles complain about the heat? They complain about the heat in that they wear shorts and they wear these things, flip-flops or sandals, whatever you want to call them. Yes, I have seen people riding Ducatis, MT-09s, and Harley Davidsons wearing these with shorts. And I've spoken to these people before, and I've asked them why. They said, well, because it's just so hot. Okay? I would never, personally, even consider wearing something like this when riding a motorcycle. Even if I'm just taking a scooter around the block, I would never wear something like this. Let alone a motorcycle on an expressway doing about 80 to 100 kilometers an hour. I personally don't understand that. The same with a jacket. They'll wear a tank top. I don't get it. I mean, of course, to each his own. If they want to be ridiculous and don't value their own life, go ahead. I personally don't care. But honestly, you think it's too hot? I do have a suggestion to these people, and I actually said it to one guy once. I said, well, if you find it's too hot, why don't you just get a car and have air conditioning? Too hot to wear boots. Too hot to wear jeans or something that is, a little bit more sturdy than shorts. Too hot to wear a jacket that has padding. So we'll wear a tank top. I mean, I don't get it. I just don't get it. So I'm curious to find out what people think about this because, of course, it's not everybody, but I'm sure that if you ride a lot, you will see it. I mean, I saw a couple yesterday. The guy was riding an MT10. He was wearing sandals and shorts and a tank top, and his girlfriend, who was sitting behind him, was wearing sandals, very, very shorts, and a tank top. I mean, why? I mean, that is just, for me, irresponsible and stupid. But I suppose it takes all kinds of people to make a world. But I'm really curious to find out what you think. Anyway, moving on to the place that I'm at. Yilan is not a very big city, and actually, I'm kind of about 3 or 4 kilometers outside Yilan city itself, which is a very small city. And it's very much like a wild kind of environment. There's only like a little village down below, surrounded by mountains on one side and then the Pacific Ocean on the other. At nighttime, it's like super, super quiet. The only thing you do hear is the train. There's a train line that passes, but even that drowns out by the sound of the ocean. Well, this is the view from my window. This is a brand new hotel. I'm on the 10th floor, and these are the only rooms that actually have this view. The other view is not quite good, actually. There are the mountains. There's clouds, actually, way, way at the top. There's some of the peaks you can't even see because of it. But like I said, this is really kind of in the middle of nowhere. There's just a little village below. This road that you see is the road to the hotel itself. And if you go down the road in this direction and turn, there's all kinds of places to rent surfing equipment, and they also have surfing lessons. Now, if you look at the ocean itself, well, it's very calm now. It's a little bit more rough in the early morning and late morning hour. But surfing here in Taiwan is very different. Last night at dinner, I met an Australian guy, and we were talking, and he said, if you're going to learn surfing, he said, this is a good place to come if it's your first time, because it's very, well, it's not really that dangerous. The beach is actually broken up into 3 areas. So down below here is where they have the surfing lessons. One over is blank, and then if you walk maybe another 10 minutes is a swimming beach. But there's nobody swimming today. I think it just started raining, and I actually heard somebody in the elevator this morning say, oh, it's raining, we can't go to the beach. Why not? You're going to get wet anyway. So let's look inside the room. Anyway, this is the room that I have. It's a 2-bedroom, rather nice high ceiling. This is a new hotel. And it even still smells new. Even the furniture, it's very new itself. When I was looking at the hotel online, it seems to have only opened a few months ago because I couldn't find any reviews that were more than 6 months old. So we're going to walk now to, and we have a separate bathroom. And they have the Japanese toilet. What I mean by that is like it's a heated seat and has water spray and everything. Then actually a quite nice shower. So if you're coming here and you're taking a shower and you're staying with somebody else, you won't you get distracted, I suppose. Anyway, yeah, so it's actually quite a nice room. For the 2 nights that I'm staying here, I'm paying just around 150 US dollars, which also includes breakfast. So let's go into the hallway. Corridors are quite nice, very clean. The reason why I say it's a new hotel, because this is the lounge area. There's one of these on every floor, but at the moment, the lounge area is actually not completed. All that's in here is a hot water heater that you can see. There are apparently going to be sofas in here at some point very soon. Also, the hallways are quite wide, actually, quite nice, and not bad for the price. Okay, let's go down to the lobby. When I arrived on Sunday, there were a lot more people here than there are today. Today is a Monday as I'm recording this, so it's relatively quiet. First floor, new elevator, nice fast elevator. There's music being played inside. I can't tell you anything more than that. There, all the amenities. Rooftop. There's a rooftop kind of jacuzzi area that opens up at 4 in the afternoon, so I might go and enjoy it later, along with the swimming pool. Free to use with a room. Here we are in the lobby area, really nice and big, which is absolutely fantastic. So here we have the breakfast area canteen. There's also a nice restaurant on the second floor, change machine, and some good vending machines, and a wonderful game room, which I think a lot of hotels should have, especially if you have young children. So there's these over here. There's kind of a shooting gallery, and then these as well. And it is, like I said, it's really, really nice. Yesterday, there were so many people here. But today, like I said, is a Monday afternoon. A great pool table that people can enjoy at any time. There's a cafe, like I said, on the second floor, which offers Starbucks coffee. There are these signs over here, which I think just really kind of decoration. And like I said, actually quite good, considering that, you know, this is a new hotel, because a lot of new hotels and ones that I've been to have been kind of like really small, but this is actually quite a nice and big one. OA Pizza, that is the restaurant that's on the second floor. The pizza is actually quite good, surprisingly. Surfboards that you can rent. And this is the thing that I was really amazed about. How many people remember Pong from Atari, one of the first video games? Yes, a new version of Pong. Fantastic. I still have the original game that was given to me that was from the early 1970s. This is an arcade version, but it's kind of hard to play if you're by yourself. Here's the pool table. If I had a tripod, I can show you actually how good I am at pool. So let's actually head outside. I'm not going to really call it a shop, but if you come here and you don't bring anything, you can get some, basic things, including flip-flops. If we go outside, I mean, this is one of the nice things actually that I really like about the place, is that there's just so much space. So here's another hotel. This is called the Hotel Aprego, which is actually owned by this one here, or rather they're kind of together. This is the OA Hotel. Now they're still actually doing some work around here. So if I walk this way and go around the corner, you may have seen the wall from the room, but there's a wall that's actually right here, which is going to be, they're building a bridge that'll go right from the hotel to the beach itself. That's expected to be open probably next year, from what the staff told me. And there's also a lot of other things that they're going to be doing here very soon. The nice thing is there is an ATM. Oh, I didn't see the stairs there earlier. Anyway, over here, of course, if you are heading to the beach and you need to wash your feet, of course, because of the sand. The sand here is a very different sand from the normal sand that you would see, let's say, in Australia or in other parts of Asia. It's a black sand. There's a shower. There's an outdoor shower, so you can actually wash your feet. Here we go. A little bit on the inside. Or if you just want to take the salt off your body. So yeah, this is a new development part of Yilan. There are some other older B&Bs that are here, which are also not bad. But like I said, for the amount that I'm paying for 2 nights, 150, which includes breakfast, I can't complain about that. It's actually quite nice. I was hoping today to show you a little bit of the surrounding area, but the weather is a little bit unstable, so I'm going to show you a little bit tomorrow to have a better idea of what it's like. Okay, the one thing I would complain about, again, that is going to change as they develop more. I have to say, this one, the interior, ugly. This one on the interior I'm staying is actually nice. I was originally going to stay at this one, but after I saw the interior, I changed my mind. But anyway, like I was saying, the only complaint that I really have is that it's a little far from anything. So last night at like midnight, I just wanted to get a couple of drinks. They do have vending machines here, but I wanted like just to have a couple of beers and just some snacks. And as I mentioned before, there are 7-Elevens and Family Marts everywhere, except around here. There are absolutely none. Mind you, that was not a problem because I was able to contact Food Panda, and I made an order at 7-Eleven and they delivered it 15 minutes later. But of course they charge money, but otherwise I wouldn't have, if there was one here, I wouldn't have had to pay it. There's a couple of big parking lots. There's the outdoor parking lot. I'm parked on the outside. And then there is indoor parking. The indoor parking is rather small, but the outdoor parking is rather big. Again, it services the 2 hotels. And here we go. Bit of an outside view of the whole place. Yeah, not bad at all. It's a good place, like I said, if you just want to relax for a couple of days and really not do much. And my whole reason for coming here is because I just didn't feel like doing anything for a couple of days. So, yeah, nice place. Absolutely wonderful.